Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's comic book review. 2 comics left. It was a very short week this week, only 9 comics. I gotta start picking up all the titles. Anyway, Siege Embedded Part 2, the reporter's point of view along with Volstagg. If you want any type of side story to Siege, this is the comic you should be picking up. None of the other comics, thus far at least, that have Siege on their as a Siege tie-in have any remote tie-in to Siege thus far. They eventually probably will, but at the moment they don't. And I'm surprised Iron Man doesn't have a tie-in to Siege, because when he comes back is when he comes back to Siege 2, but that's water on the bridge. Anyway, it's a good side story. It's the reporter's point of view. If you want any type of side story, absolutely pick this up. I'm actually enjoying Siege Embedded. It's a really good side story, and it's really nice. And it has Volstagg, so you gotta like that. Now, Book of the Week, along with Siege Embedded, you get Siege number 2. Holy shit. There were so many events. It's like, I'll tell you the truth, you don't even need part 1. You can jump into part 2 and know exactly what's going on. Huge spoiler alert, here we go. Ares finds out that Norman Osborn's been lying to him, so he turns on Norman Osborn. Then Norman Osborn sicks the Sentry, aka Void, on Ares, and he kills Ares. Number 2. Number 3, Steve Rogers assembles all of the Avengers teams and gets ready to fight off Norman Osborn. He actually says in the comic, this was the reason why I became Captain America years ago. And so you know the Avengers are going up against the Dark Avengers finally and putting Norman Osborn out of business forever. Then the 4th thing, Bucky passing the shield back to Steve Rogers. We'll see how permanent or temporary this is. A lot of people are saying Bucky's going to die in Siege. I saw his picture for the Avengers title, so maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Maybe they're just teasing it for now. I don't know, but I don't see Bucky dying. And the final page of Siege was the best page of them all, and I will show you guys, they give you a little bit of backstory too, not that much. Here we go, from top to bottom. This page, you see the shield coming towards Norman, to be continued. I can't wait for Siege 3. Marvel's actually doing something good, but there's still 2 issues to go, so there's still room to mess things up. But the way they're doing it, Siege 2 is a shitload better than Siege 1. And Cap is back, and you got the Avengers finally putting an end to the Dark Reign, going into the Heroic Age. By the way, a little question for you guys. Feel free to comment on the video. Do you think after Siege, what do you think is going to happen to the Marvel Universe? That's a good question. What are you hoping for? Maybe that's a better question. What are you hoping for after Siege is said and done? What are you hoping for that the Heroic Age will bring to Marvel? Because I have a lot of hopes, but I know a lot of those hopes are only hopes. So comment the video. Let me know what you guys are hoping for the heroic age of Marvel, and we'll get into DC another time. All right, really quick, one more rundown. Siege number 2, absolutely pick it up. Amazing comic. Siege Embedded, great side story. The only side story you should be getting for Siege. Really good, get it. Street Fighter 11 Turbo 2, I would get it if you like Street Fighter. It's a great comic book. Wolverine Weapon X, a funny, good standalone story. If you guys want, pick it up. It's great. Ultimate X, I didn't expect much from it, but it was really good. Pick it up. Great. Thank you, God. Superman World of New Krypton is over. If you haven't been buying it all the way up to now, don't even waste your time. It's over, but not really, because they're sticking us with another Brainiac thing that's going to go right into this. Anyway, the Invincible Iron Man 23. I would have already started picking this up back when this storyline started, but absolutely great. The Mighty Avengers, number 33. Great story. Glad I got a few people that suggested it to me. Halo Bloodline, once again, only if you're interested in Halo. And a little bit of quick news before I go. So far, 2 Avengers titles have been mentioned. The Standard Avengers and now the Secret Avengers. Avengers thus far have Thor, Captain America, Spider-Woman, Iron Man, and that's it thus far. And we have 1 Secret Avenger that they're blacking them out. They're going to leave them secret, I guess, until the actual comic comes out. What are you guys hoping? Who are you hoping on the Avengers team and the Secret Avengers? I personally would like to see Spider-Man come back as an Avenger, and I would like to see Wolverine come back either as a Secret Avenger or a regular Avenger. I like both characters. Spider-Man's got that like sense of humor and that sarcastic sense to him that really. That's why I like New Avengers at least. Who do you think should be back in those titles too? Wow, that's two questions. I never usually do that, but might as well throw it out there so you guys gives you guys somewhat of a, give me what you guys are thinking. And with that, that is the end of this week's comics. Next week, I believe I have the same amount of comics. Hopefully, a little bit more. We'll see. It'll be coming the end of this week. For those of you who live in New York like me, Wednesday, blizzard. Well, they're saying blizzard. Hope you guys enjoy the snow. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about because you don't live in Brooklyn, disregard that last one. And I will see you guys next week with next week comic book review. So, later guys.